Hey, Chakra King. Hey, Lady K, Tanya McNeil, Just Be Real, Mighty Isis. Hey, Miss Alfreda, how you doing? Madeline Jones. Hey, D Cup, Red Snapper, how you doing? Well, happy Sunday, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are going to have a good day. Um, Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. I don't have my phone in my hand, of course. That's why I like to go live. I don't have my phone. I don't have to have my phone in my hand. Hey, Demetrius, how you doing? Roxy Boo, how you doing? So anyway, guys, I want to pop on real fast to give you guys a, like kind of like okay, thank you, Red Snapper, a kind of a throwback story time, if you will. Do you guys remember how the story times used to be really popular on YouTube, and and people would get on there and tell stories about whatever's going on in their life. Hey, Miss B, or just whatever, right? And they called it a story time, right? So I wanted to do a throwback story time, because this is a really a throwback conversation. That's the reason why the title is what it is. And the story time that I wanted to tell you guys about is, hey, Caminette, Paris Marie, how you doing? Is the history between me and Stomp Down, right? So I came online. Well, the reason you remember the story times, Lady K, yeah, yeah, and that's the reason why I put that in the title, because it's really an old conversation, in my opinion. But it is what it is, and a lot of people don't know a lot of the things that have been going on in the past, so maybe didn't even notice, because I've never really talked about this. I've never really talked about how Stomp Down has been stalking me since 2017, and so that's the reason why I named it story time. So the reason why I'm doing this story time is because Stomp Down, after all these years, well, really not after all these years, he's found his way into the beef sector. I guess he's found a platform where he could feel comfortable, speaking very derogatorily about many content creators, many female content creators, in this sector. I guess he feels comfortable. He wants to come out here and spew his vitriol, whether you've come at him or not. You know what I mean? He does that, under the guise of, I'm speaking up for whoever, right? Hey, her name is Nova. How you doing? And so I guess that's why he's doing it. But what he's doing is nothing, just nothing new. He's clout chasing, clearly off of some people. Hey, Lena, how you doing? He's clout chasing clearly off of some people. He's doing what he's not doing anything different, right? But I said, but what he's clout chasing is what he does is, in my opinion, um, you had no idea he was from other sexes. Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you where I first seen him, right? So what he does is he finds content he's going at some males too, but he for the most part he spews the most venom towards female content creators, right? And the female content the female content creators, I can only talk, I'm sorry y'all, it's Sunday, child, that he spews the most venom towards are content creators, female content creators, that he feels like nobody's going to care, or nobody's going to feel any kind of way about what he's saying about them, right? And so that's what he does. I guess that's the clout chase. Like I said, whether you've ever said anything to or about him or not, he'll still come out and call himself reading you or whatever it is that he's trying to do, right? So a lot of us are not impressed. I am not impressed. But when it comes to me, he did a video, and the reason for this story time is because he did a video yesterday under the guise of supporting a another content creator that has been around here for years, from what I understand. Back in the day, before it was the beef sector, right? Before it was what we call the beef sector now, right? And so, I mean, because she was clout chasing too, him and somebody else, they figured they get in on it, but all they want to do is spew vitriol towards women. Now, I don't know, like, what kind of why he's so aggressive or vitriolic towards women. It is his own personal. That's a him problem. That's not a me problem. But is that right, Carla? Now, see, I didn't even know that. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the deal is with him. But if you will listen very closely, and he's and the way that he's clout chasing, he will come at content creators. Like I said, that even though even if he is under your thing and he is not disrespecting you, he will find a content creator that you don't like, and he will call himself defending, I guess, their honor or whatever. And because nobody's really coming at him that I know of, I mean, not like that until he comes at them, right? If that makes any sense. So since nobody's paying attention to him, this is the way that he clout chases, right? And so anyway, the reason why the reason I just want to tell y'all that first. The reason why I call this a story time is because Stomp Down has been trolling slash and the trolling turned into stalking, right? Uh he's been doing this since 2017. How you doing, Heatwave? Right? Since 2017. Uh when I first came onto YouTube, and in that video yesterday, he also tried to say that I've been in certain sectors longer and all of this and all of that. I'm thinking, is he okay? But anyway, he gonna tell me how long I've been on YouTube. My very first video is still on my channel. If you will scroll all the way down, right? And so I kept it on there for a reason because it's the first video that I ever did on YouTube, right? And so the way I found out YouTube was doing videos, like I said once again, is really by Facebook. You see what I'm saying? I saw a China Fox video, and I want to respond to it, and that is how I came. Because before that, I just came to YouTube to listen to music videos, right? I had no idea. And good morning, everybody. If I didn't say your name, please charge it to my mouth and not my heart. But I'm gonna go on and get started, right? Heat wave. I don't know if I say heat wave, but hey Trenta, hey Kim, hey Miss Creole, hey Official D Spot, how you doing? Oh, D Spot, those lobsters that you did a mukbang with, or no, you said if the lobsters don't look like this, you don't want to eat them or something like that. How did you fix those, D Spot? Did you put them in the oven or did you deep fry them, or because they looked real good? So wait a minute, the man, cause you, oh yeah, absolutely, call me that for no reason. So anyway, let me tell y'all what's going on. So like I said, the reason for the story time, he did a video yesterday, right? So he did it under the guys yeah, it's dropped. Oh, okay, D Spot. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna be sure to look at it. You did them in my oven. On earth. Okay, they look so good and they look so well done. One thing I'm sorry if y'all for getting sidetracked, but I didn't the way that D Spot did those lobsters, they looked done. You know what I mean? I had to I don't like the way certain restaurants or even people cook lobster because it doesn't seem done to me. But the way D Spot did them, they looked done. You know what I mean? And because I don't like what do they call it? I don't like raw fish. What do they call it? Sushi. I don't like that type of I don't like that. Back to yeah, back to I'm sorry, D Spot. I got sidetracked. So anyway, um uh her name is Nova says I had to cancel my membership with Stomp Down. He is totally in support of Chi Town, Charlotte. I had no idea. Okay, so let me tell y'all what's going on, right? So, when I first heard of a Stomp Down, right, it was in 2017, and I had first started doing videos, right? And you kind of learn as you go. When it's YouTube back in 2017, like I said, when I first logged on, like I had no idea, you know, YouTube is what it is, right? So I found my way into the old black sector. I'm calling it the old black sector because what they call the black sector today is nothing more than an hey, loyalty and love, and hey everybody. Once again, what they call the black sector today, um I'm going to tell you, Demetrius, uh, is not the black sector that it was when I first came onto YouTube. Right now, when I first came onto YouTube, um, when it comes to and I found myself in that area. They were, speaking on really community issues and, things of the nature. Of course, it's always been, when I came here, it was already a gender war, and I got into it with several of the men over there. And one of those men was a man called Reg the Bad Guy. He still does videos over there. And the first time I did, the first time I saw Stump Down was under the guy's channel by the name of Reg the Bad Guy, right? So me and Reg used to go with it. We really used to go at it half heartedly. You know what I mean? We ran about the same age. So I understand Stomp Down is around about our age too. And so after that, after me and Reg the Bad Guy was going at it under his channel, then he would come on my channel. We'll go it on my channel. Y'all know how it is, right? And so, a little bit after that, I noticed the Stump Down guy, started trolling me, right? And so I would block him from my channel, and he would come back under Stump Down 1, Stump Down 2, Stump Down 3, and ain't no telling how many trolls he got. He could be in my chat right now talking to me under a troll name. This is how obsessed he is, right? So anyway, like I said, this has been going on since 2017. So back in 2017, and I've never really got into it with Stomp Down, which is so creepy with me, right? So one day, he did a video. Now I don't know if his old videos are on another page that I don't know nothing about, because like I said, I blocked as many of those pages as I could, right? Because I'm like, oh my God, why is this going on, right? And so one day he did a video, and he was coming at me for smoking cigarettes. I mean, he was all hyped up. I mean, it sounded like he was almost growling, right? It was almost to the point to where if I was a different type of person, I would be afraid. I mean, that's how crazy he sounded. Like he sounds over here now. That's how he sounded doing those videos to me, because he used to do other types of videos like current event videos, some like entertainment videos or something like that. And that channel really never kicked off the ground or whatever, right? And so, like I said, I don't know where those old videos are, but one day he did that video. He used to be concerned about me smoking, right? And I guess maybe that was just an excuse. I don't know what it was. I don't know, but he did the video, y'all, and this sounded so crazy. I mean, he was almost growling, right? And like I said, when he did that video, I don't know if he was doing that video. I don't even know if he started. Dang, I got a phone call. I don't even know. Hit the one if y'all can still hear me. I hate when I get a phone call when I'm online. I'm telling y'all, they wait till I get online. It's crazy. But anyway, y'all hit the one if y'all can still hear me. And I have to go out and come back in because I don't want to. Somebody let me know if you can still hear me. Okay. I'm gonna pause so somebody let me know, so y'all can still hear me. Okay. It went low, but it's back. Thank you, D Spot. So anyway, he did this video. He was almost grounded. It sounded like he was foaming at the mouth. I mean, it sounded like the man was really, really crazy, right? And another thing I found interesting from back then, and it was all about me smoking. I'm thinking, is he dealing with some kind of childhood trauma? Did somebody die that he cared about via like lung cancer or something? I don't know what the deal was, right? So I didn't respond to the video, of course, because I've never responded to this man, right? Because he weirded me out, right? And so the person that I was going back and forth with, interestingly enough, Reg the Bad Guy, he wrote up, he hit me up under a video, and he let me know that he had put that video out, and he was like, "You need to go listen to this video," and he said, but be careful, leave this guy alone. I don't know what's wrong with him. So I found it very interesting that the very person that I guess you call yourself going to bat for was the very person that warned me about you. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it never is that deep for me. Even back then it wasn't that deep for me, right? So ever since Reg the Bad Guy, told me that, I never, responded to the guy stalking me or anything, right? So, oh, y'all, please hit the like button. I forgot to mention that. I'm so sorry. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So anyway, that happened. He stalked me and stalked me and stalked me, and trolled me and trolled me and trolled me. when I was in the old black sector, right? So eventually, you guys know I get bored after a while, right? And so I left the old black sector and I went to the entertainment sector, right? Yeah, it's really weird, right? So I went to the entertainment sector, right? And I didn't leave the old black sector and go into the entertainment sector for any other reason. It sure wasn't cause of stomp down. It wasn't for any other reason than, I just got bored and I wanted to do a different type of content, right? Because, when you over there in the old black sector, I'm sure some of you guys have been over there, it's kind of redundant. You're really arguing about the same thing over and over again, right? Thank you, Miss Alfreda, right? So I was like, well, I need a change of pace, right? So, like I said, I started doing entertainment videos, right? So even when you're in the entertainment sector, I know y'all done seen like Tasha K and Lovely T. Every once in a while, a battle will break out. You know what I mean? And people start doing videos about that battle. So when I went over there to the entertainment sector, shortly after I went over there, Tasha K and Star Marie, and what is her name? Lovely T, got into it, right? And so we were all doing videos about that. And so either you were on, people was taking sides, of course, like we do over here. Some people was on Lovely T side, some people was on Tasha K side. Me, I'm kind of just out in the middle because y'all know I don't win meal for nobody, right? So I'm making videos about, making points about both their videos, right? So it was this girl, she was on Lovely T side, right? And so me and her started going at it. Well, she came at me first, and then we started going at it. And then I was listening to her video one day, and up popped Stomp Down's name, right? So I'm like, well, dang, why is he over here? You know what I mean? And so he over there, he all up under that video, big up in her and all of this and all that, and talking about smoking, me and smoking once again, right? And I'm like, okay. So one day, you know how you playing the dozens, we going at one another, we calling each other names, you know how it go, and homonym attacks and all this and all that, right? Which is normal, it's part of the course. But then she said something very interesting. She said something about, and you need to stop smoking or something. So that let me know that either she had been looking at what Stomp Down was saying, or he had contacted her in some kind of way. I don't know what it was, but that happened in the entertainment sector, with a couple of people. His name being dropped in the chat, him dropping down in the chat, right? And so I was like, wow, he done followed me to the entertainment sector, and like I said, I don't know how he contacted these people, or if he just dropped down in the chat and kept saying something about smoking, right? So that happened over there in the entertainment sector. So eventually, stuff got real creepy with that whole Tasha K, Star Marie, Lovely T situation. It got creepy, if you guys can remember. If you guys remember that when Star Marie, it was done for me when Star Marie went and did a video. It was supposed to be a music video, but she started doing voodoo in the graveyard in the cemetery, right? I was like, okay, that's it for me, right? And so I'm like, oh, okay, all right, you know what I mean? And so, you got a point about that, Tabby Cat. You really do have a point. You really do. And so, anyway, YouTube introduced me to the beef sector, right? Now, I didn't know anything about a quote unquote beef sector, right? So I started getting these videos coming down my timeline. I think the first video I saw was VS. And so I was like, wow, they doing this over here, right? Because I'm with the drama. You know what I mean? And I was with the drama. Yeah, his name was Stomp Down then too. Absolutely. His name was Stomp Down then too. Sure was. And so I listened to a couple of videos. I was like, well, shoot, I'm ready to start doing some commentary on this because I'm sick of I'm not dealing with Tasha K and them no more. Not necessarily Tasha K, but I'm not dealing with that situation anymore. Because like I said, it got creepy. So I found myself over here, start doing videos. Me and Nicole Tyler found this sector pretty much around about the same time because we were both in the entertainment sector, right? And yeah, absolutely, Hummer Girl, sure was. I wasn't even fighting with Mona first in the entertainment sector. I was actually on Mona's side, on the entertainment sector. You see what I'm saying? I was on Mona's side at first, because what is her name? Stole her interview because Tasha K stole her interview with Star Marie, right? So I was on Mona's side at that point in time, right? So and then Mona started doing videos over here too at a certain point in time, right? And so anyway, and that's when we had our falling out over here, right? So anyway, um, came over to the beef sector. I'm doing my thing over here. Beef is what it is. Over here is beef. It's the beef sector, right? So I'm beefing, with everybody. You learn things as you go. What I learned from coming to the beef sector though, that some of these beefs are really deeply rooted, and they are kind of like not like the beefs in the old black sector, or hey sweet truth for you, or the beefs in the entertainment sector, right? These beefs over here are deeply rooted. Some of them, and some of them are very personal. You know what I mean? But I had to learn it the hard way. That's why I'm always talking about, how important it is to know your YouTube history, right? Or your sector history or whatever, right? Because you can be taking a side with somebody and then come to find out, you was taking the wrong side. That's why I say I windmill only for myself, because you really don't know. People will get mad at you. People will be into it in this sector with somebody, and you will be into it with that same person, but because they have a sort of a session with the person that you both are into it with, they won't like you because you doing videos about that person, if it makes sense, right? So anyway, I'm over here, I'm doing my thing, and I eventually, the first time I saw Stomp down over here was in Thigh Babe's chat, right? So me and her had gotten into it. At first we hadn't gotten into it, but that whole situation, we end up getting into it, right? And so the first time, like I said, I saw him was in her chat, and even in her chat, he was referencing something about smoking, and then she one day, now this is years ago, right? Then one day she referenced something about me smoking, right? And I knew that came from Stuck Down, right? The old black sector. So in the black sector, we know now, new just said, well, there's a difference now. The black sector now is not the black sector that it used to be. Now, really, the black sector ain't nothing more than the beef sector. Okay, they dox everybody. And they did dox on something, but now they dox, just to fight. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like the beef sector. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing but race hustlers. Nobody is really invested into any type of conversations when it comes to bettering the community. It's all a gender war. It's all a clout chase. That's all it is over there now. Whereas it didn't used to be that way. And so yeah. And so yeah. But anyway, that's the reason why I keep saying old black sector, Tamika. Because the old black sector is Are you guys still on her? I don't know what happened, but y'all hit the one if y'all can hear me. I was knocked all the way out of YouTube, all the way out of the StreamYard. I am so sorry. Hey, Miss T Trisha, how you doing? I'm sorry too. I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, I wasn't even on the phone. I got knocked out of the StreamYard for some reason. I don't know what's going on. That was weird. That's never happened to me before. Wow. Can you hear me now on site? Mm-mm. That is crazy. So y'all can't hear me now. Thank y'all. Child. Honey. But anyway, what was I at? Hey Cloud, how you doing? Child, I am so sorry. Y'all. That's never happened to me before. Anyway, he is coming for people that ain't never done nothing to him. Demetrius. That's true. That's why we're doing this video, right? So anyway, I don't know where did I stop it. Oh, I stopped. We're talking about Stomp down, of course, right? We're talking about the history, right? And so, like I said, I went from being stalked in the old black sector, to being stalked. Yeah, he did on site, he sure did, to being stalked in the entertainment sector, to being stalked over here in the beef sector, right? So okay, so that happened. Like I said, I seen him pop up over there, and I was like, here he go again, right? Didn't say nothing to him. I've never confronted him as to why he's been stalking to me. I don't even know like why he latched on to me in the old black sector. I don't know if it was because Reg the bad guy. And also I told you guys about how he did that video, that the guy that me and him was going back and forth with, Reg the bad guy, that guy told me to watch out for him. He's like, be careful, don't pay attention to him. He the one helped me to, how horrible he sound. I mean, like you sounded like he was foaming at the mouth or something, right? I've never even been into it with this guy, right? So, but that guy is the one that told me to, pretty much watch out for him, right? So we come over here, and I noticed that he's been over here for as long as I've been over here, right? Now I don't know if he was on YouTube before I was on YouTube. I don't know his history. But I know, my when I first came on here, right? And so yeah, he has no reason to come for me, sweet truth, for you. No reason at all. I've never given him any reason. I've never went back and forth. See, he's one of them people, like I told you about the racist over there. I never went back and forth with him on purpose. Certain people, I refuse to give them my energy. And he is one of those people that I have never, no matter how many sectors he stalked me in, I have never like gone at him or whatever, right? I'm not doing that. The man, he seemed real weird to me when you go to stalking somebody from sector to sector. That's weird to me. So I've never given him any energy, right? So he did a video yesterday. So no, let me before I talk about that. Um, Now he popped up. I was on Jay Wilson's panel one day, right? And he's thirsty for attention. I know that's right, Cloud, right? So I was on Jay Wilson's panel one day. And he had been twerking around in Jay Wilson's chat, right? He was entertaining on Jay Wilson for that one time. Then it became to a point to where he is inserting himself and trying to include people to join in. Yeah, I agree with that, Kay. So anyway, he was on there. I was on there, and I don't know if um he also used to call into Sir Kings as Bootsy. Oh, did he really? I didn't even know that. I had no idea. Right. So anyway, um, I'm thinking he feels comfortable with this vitriol over here, right? He can come at women with all this vitriol. He uses it under guise of B sector, but he coming in, he coming at people unprovoked. These people ain't saying nothing about him. We seen him do several content creators like it, especially women. You know what I mean? But it's more than just clout chasing with him. If you will listen to him and how vitriolic and angry he sounds at women in particular, right? And so I agree with that, sweet tooth, for you too. And you're right. That's where I saw when I first came over here. That's where I saw him at, right? Because like I said, he go from sector to sector following me, right? So anyway, I agree with that on site. So anyway, I was up on Jay Wilson's panel one day. I don't know if I was up there first or if he was up on there first or whatever. So we got to go on, we didn't go back for it. He was just talking. I think I was on the panel first, right? And then so he let everybody know, and I'm sure nobody wasn't paying attention, but he let everybody know that he used to troll me or what, however he put it. But he said that and breezed right on past it. I forget what we were talking about on Jay Wilson's panel, but he started doing his thing on there, and he thought he was talking to me. He thought he was arguing back and forth with me at one point in time, but I had got really quiet when he jumped on Jay Wilson's panel. And he was really talking to Diamond Ring Dory, and he thought he was talking to me because he kept saying, "You're an elder, you're an elder." And here we are, probably around about the same age. I don't know if he's older than me. I know he's definitely not younger than me. Do you see what I'm saying? You can tell by the tone of his voice. But he thought he was talking to me, but he was really talking to Diamond Ring Dory. And I kept saying, "It's not me. You're not talking to me. You're not talking to me." Right. And then so he's like, "What?" I said, "You're not talking to me. You're talking to Dory." And then he got mad about that. And then he cussed out Dory. And then he clicked off the thing. Right. And so I'm like, okay. Fast forward to he started building his channel because he started realizing that people like the way that he go at other people. And he pretty much is just really vulgar. He claims he like James, but he kind of coming at him sideways with the PB situation. With the PB situation. The PB. Who is PB with the PB situation? Oh, yeah. I agree with that, Demetrius. And let me tell you, well, but he used that. So here's the thing. He used that. Fast forward to he did the video about me, right? He did the video about me concerning PB. Like you said, he used that, and mind you, he ain't got nothing to do with this, right? This don't have nothing to do with him, right? He said somebody sent the clips to him or something, and he asked PB if he can play the audio and all this and all that. Mind you, it ain't got nothing to do with him. Mind you, he ain't mentioned in our history, right? So he gets on there, he say all this and all of that, about me and my family yesterday. And I'm thinking, do these people, a lot of people, and that's the reason why I'm doing the video today, right? Because you would think that he's doing the same thing to me as he did to Kwani, as he did to Read the Heart of Philadelphia, as he did Tracy, as he did a whole bunch of people on her, right? That haven't, unprovoked, right? And so, but when it comes to me and him, that is why I want to tell y'all the history. Because he has a history of stalking me. So when he was talking crazy about me yesterday, it was more than about the clout chase. Do you see what I'm saying? It was about, and I think that's why he started sounding, like extra, he's real extra, right? He was just doing way too much for no reason yesterday, right? And so I agree when you say he coming at James sideways. When it comes to the PB situation, and he ain't the only one that coming at James sideways because of the PB situation. Because if people were telling the truth, they would know that I am not the one that starts saying that stuff about PB. I was reacting to it. Do you see what I'm saying? And all I did was share a video on my timeline about the situation, right? And so I don't even know how that spun out of control. But they flipped it on to me instead of coming at James directly. So you're saying I'm wrong and I'm spreading stuff for sharing a video, and the video is in the person's own words, right? She tried to say it was chopped and screwed. Or is the audio? Is my audio going in and out, y'all? Let me know if my audio is going in and out, Claude, because I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. I was kicked out of StreamYard a few minutes ago. But anyway, like I said, until somebody can tell me that. And if I'm not going in and out to anybody else, but you, Toya, maybe you have to I'm not going in. It's not okay. So it's you, Toya. Okay. So anyway, he does the video yesterday in the name, I guess. He called himself, I guess, defending her or defending, whatever the situation was, and it was just really weird because, like I said, because of the history. But what people didn't understand, if you listen to that video, it was about so much more than him clout chasing off the situation, right? It was about the fact that he's been stalking me for years, right? And so I just really came on here to do this old school story time because this is a old school stalker, right? And so it's just real unsettling to me. And like I said, I've never spoken this much about that situation before. I never did a video about him stalking me, from place to place, and so but I was like, you know what, let me go on out here and let people know what's going on with this dude. Like I said, I don't know why he's so particularly angry with women. We know that some men are. And also when he was in the old black sector, did you guys really, so I understand that he's gay. I never knew that or heard a hint of that in his voice. When we was in the old black sector, because he didn't used to sound like he sounds now. Do you see what I'm saying? And so I'm thinking, wow. So all that time when we was over there in the black sector, you supposed to been mad at me about Reg the bad guy. I'm thinking you just joining in a gender war, but is it because you was feeling Reg the bad guy or something? Is that why you decided to start stalking me? Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? It knocked me out again. I don't know if I'm being flagged or if this the StreamYard is really tripping real bad this morning. But child, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I don't know what's going on. Y'all hit the one if y'all can hear me. Can you hear me, Brand? And Cloud, if you're still in here. I remember that something Stomp down when he used to be with Red. Yeah, you remember straight from the gate when he used to be a Red's bad guy, right? Pretending to be in the manosphere. Absolutely. See, some people remember, like I said, yeah, I guess StreamYard is acting up. I don't know what's going on, you know. But try going on all the way. Yeah, that's what I did, Tasha Webb. It's crazy. Can y'all hear me now? I bet they can't even hear me. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. I'll be dog. Hmm. Y'all can hear me now? Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I keep getting kicked out. You know, and they say something about something went wrong, try again, all this and all that. But I pretty much all I know is each time you get back on your screen, the crap I scare the crap out of you. I forget I'm on your live. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. I'm so this has never happened to me on StreamYard before. So I don't know if it's a StreamYard thing or if it's a YouTube thing or I don't know what the heck is going on. But it's making a lot of lag time. You know what I mean? I don't even know what the deal is. It the devil don't want you to tell that I know that's right on site. I know that's right. And the devil don't want me to talk about this stalker. Do you see what I'm saying? But anyway, I really wanted y'all to know the history when it came to me and Stump down because he has been over here wreaking havoc, causing start saying all this derogatory vitriolic rhetoric, especially when it comes to women that are not even bothering him. And I don't know, it's the clout chase, but it's also he's pretty much got a whole lot. Seems like he's got a whole lot of pent up anger when it comes to women. But I wanted to tell you this Stomp down. If you listen to this video, whoever it is that you're projecting, I don't know if you had some kind of childhood trauma. Like I said, when you was over there in the old black sector, you didn't even sound like you sounding now. You didn't even sound like you sound now. You see what I'm saying? It sound like you after closet or you gay or whatever. You're not trying to keep, but over there you didn't even sound like you sound now. So I don't know like really what's going on with you. It must be StreamYard because it happened to Duchess this morning. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you to me just because I had no idea. Right, this thing is tripping. Right, Miss O was a stomp down a mad for you back in the day. Remember when he was running with absolutely straight from the gate. I talked about that. Uh-huh. I talked about that. I sure did. Mm-hmm. But y'all straight from the gate has been around since then and he knows, what the deal was. He didn't even sound gay like over there in the old black sector, did he straight from the gate? I would have never known that until he started doing videos over here. Do you see what I'm saying? But like I said, I've on purpose. I have always, avoided him, but he's now coming over here. Is he trying to disguise his voice? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, Chlorio. I don't know. He said he was my mod. He's never been a mod of mine, ever. That link up that he and Vivian was trying to was an epic fail. Yeah, he's never been a mod of mine. And you can ask Cloud that the only people have ever been mods for me, I can name them on one hand, is Brandy. Now, of course, Cloud has been a mod of mine since the old black sector. And I used to have that couple, what is it that Kareem and his wife Sam, they used to be mods for my of mine. And I had Geechee Girl, aka Lex Mack, was a mod for me for a short time, as well as Lady Tears. Those are the only mods that I have ever had. Do you see what I'm saying? And so, if he's saying he used to mod for me, y'all, that is a lie. Okay. And so, like I said, he stalked me under a whole bunch of pages over there when I was in the old black sector. Went to the entertainment sector, stalked me over there. Now he's stalking me over here, right? But like I said, he feels confident in all this vitriol and all this hate that he's spewing now, especially against women, because he's over here in the B sector. You see what I'm saying? He sounds like a crazy man. He sure does sound like a crazy man. You know what I mean? And so I heard that her name is Nova. That's why history is so important. He just ain't coming at me because he clout chasing off of me here in the B sector. We got a history, and I've never known that's right, Cloud. That those are all the things that the the mods I've ever had. Right. That's it. That's all. So anyway, um like I was saying, I just want you guys to know the history of the thing. But he's never modded for me. That is crazy. That is weird. Why would I do that? And this man used to follow me from sector to sector. I would never, not even over there in the old, black sector has he ever modded for me. I've always found him strange, and like I say, I don't know why. What I was trying to say was I don't know why. I don't know if it's past childhood trauma. I don't know if I remind him of somebody that treated him wrong in his past. Maybe some elder in his family. I don't know what it was that made him latch on to me. I don't know if it's the sound of my voice. I don't know what the deal is, but he's been latched on to me since 2017. And I would really like for him. I would really like for him to do a video since he's doing all this and spewing all this nonsense. I would like to know like why he attached himself to me way back then. Do you see what I'm saying? I would really like to know that. Because I and then if you or when you hear my voice, it reminds you of some type of childhood trauma. Okay, but I am not that person. Okay, whoever it is that you mad at, from your past or whatever. I don't know if they died of smoking. I don't know what had happened. Hey, class, but I am not that person, right? And all of these women here, over here, that you got so much anger towards, they are not those people either. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't really know what your deal is. Um, you know, Stomp down. I really don't know what the problem is between me and you. It ain't no problem on my end. It's just that I have avoided you, even though you've been stalking me. I have still avoided you because we never got into any type of scuffle. I don't understand that. It was just unprovoked. The thing is weird. But anyway, straight from the gate said he acted like he liked you at first. Then for some reason he went. Yes, straight from the gate. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. Like I said, I don't know if he really did have a thing for Rez the bad guy or what, but Rez the bad guy is the one that told me to, like to be careful with him. And that was like, wow, you know what I mean? He just wants to be a woman, but these days he can become one if he got the money. I guess straight from the gate. You know what I mean? And so yeah, that's kind of the history. That's my story time when it comes to him and me. Now I want to drop the link, but I don't even know if StreamYard is gonna trip when I drop the link and it knock everybody off. But I really want you to know he probably intimidated by you because you're a strong black woman who stands boldly and refuses to back down in your truth. I don't know what the deal is, sweet truth, for you, but for years, like I said, I don't know what the deal is with this dude. But when he did that video yesterday, the reason why he was sounding like it is because we got a history, and he know I don't come for him on purpose. I on purpose don't talk about him. But after that video he did yesterday, I was like, you know what? Let me go on and tell everybody in the B sector about the history between me and Stomp down. You know what I mean? And so that's why I'm doing this video today. Hi everyone, Miss O, you both have strong personality. Maybe it's a challenge for him, and I don't know. I've never done it. My personality don't have nothing to do with why he's been stalking me for years. Not in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know if he's projecting via some type of childhood trauma. I don't know what the deal is. And he's not only projecting that anger onto me, he's projecting that anger onto a whole lot of women in this sector unprovoked because he knows he can get away with it over here. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the beef sector, and but he seemed not to like anybody, not really. You know what I mean? And all of that. I mean, and then he seems to be like pretty much uh I don't know the way he chooses the what he call read people. I think maybe people like the the venom in his voice or something. Some people do. I don't know, but it don't phase me. You see what I'm saying? He loves it. Yeah, that's true, Demetrius. Right now, you see what I'm saying? As long as she don't move the wrong way, and he really don't even like her. You know what I mean? It's just that he seemed to want to be joined. He wanted to be connected to somebody. Cause y'all remember when he asked Jay Wilson if he can say that he came out of the house of Jay Wilson. You know what I mean? I don't even know what that was for. Why would you want to say you came out of the house of Jay Wilson? You know what I mean? I don't even know what that was about, right? And so yeah, he's gone at a few, yes, he's gone at quite a few people over here unprovoked. You know what I mean? And said, yep, something that was going after Read the Heart of Philadelphia. I was so taken back by that. She ain't never did nothing to that man. A lot of people ain't never did nothing to that man. On site said he can't read nobody. And he missing teeth. You can hear it, child. I wouldn't be surprised on site. I wouldn't be surprised at all, but I just want to let y'all know, did this thing, what he doing when he made that video yesterday, that was unprovoked. He didn't have nothing to do with it. Number one, and number two, he won't but he felt like he used that lame ass excuse to come at me, and it's just crazy, So I'm like, I'm not even gonna give him no response, but what I will do in lieu of giving him a response. Yeah, it was some. I've heard a long time ago that he was a vet or something like that. Carla, I heard that, and I don't know if he mentioned it on Reg the Bad Guy channel all them years ago. Hey honeybee, how you doing? But I heard he was some kind of vet too a long time ago. I did, you know what I mean? And so I agree. Where's the original content, Mara? I don't know why he's so angry, but I don't even realize if he know how he sound, but I would really like to know. I don't even know. Did you start stalking me because I'm a smoker? Did somebody pass away that was close to you? Like I said earlier, because of smoking. Like I really have always just want to know why he's stalking me for all these years. He's coming after all the quote unquote the nation's ops. Oh, peak game. As he builds his channel up, he wants to. Yeah, now, yeah. He wants to. Like I said, after all, he's had a channel before, and it wasn't popping. But he seems to be doing very well over here. I mean, it ain't that hard to do very well over here. Just all you got to do is go after people that you call yourself getting behind, one person, and go after those people. You know what I mean? And so I don't know what the deal is, but it's clout chasing. But when it come to me and him, that video yesterday, it was about more than clout chasing. It was about the fact that he been stalking me for years. So yeah, that's right, Monroe. For now he is, but it won't last. No, it won't last. I even heard is that right? I am super rich. Really? I had no idea. I don't listen to him. You know what I mean? I try to stay away. Coriel said I heard he was affiliated with the military through Tracy. He was stalking Tracy by her apartment. Wow, the car had a military. Wait a minute. He had been stalking Tracy, and he was talking so much of stuff. I'm glad you mentioned that, because he was talking so much stuff about my family, my nephew in particular, which creeped me out. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm thinking, what do you know about my family? You don't know nothing about my family. You don't know if we all overweight in this family or not, which is a lie, but you don't know nothing about my family, or do you? Because if you did, if you did, and I'm not saying you don't, because you a stalker. How do I know you done been down here trying to snap pictures of us down here? But you would know that no, honey, not all of us are overweight. And have you seen my whole family? It's just weird. It's very weird to me. My people stalk you online. Like they say, when you got a real stalker on your hands, and then when I think of him, I can tell y'all something. I found a video. I talked about it, and I still reference it sometimes about Asia McGowan. If you guys don't know who Asia McGowan is, Asia McGowan was a young woman. She was in her early 20s. She was in college, and her story is still online. Y'all can just type in the name Asia McGowan, right? So she was stalked by this other guy online, and he killed her in a classroom. He stabbed her to death. Asia McGowan, her stalker, stabbed her to death at her school. You know, I'm glad you shared this information. Oh, you welcome. I am super rich. He stabbed her to death, but they had a back and forth going on YouTube, right? And he was so stalkerish to her. I mean, he was so invested in stalking this woman till he actually stabbed her to death in a classroom. And if y'all want to hear that, if y'all want to hear about that, they were both YouTubers, right? And just type in the name Asia McGowan. And so whenever I think about him, I think about the Asia McGowan story, you know. And so it's crazy. Yeah, I'm back, Miss Creole. She called and reported it. She mentioned it quite a few times when he's gone at her, and she had to get in that behind. Who you talking about, Corio? But yeah, honey, it was let me go back up. I heard he was affiliated with, oh, I read that. But yeah, it's just crazy. But like I said, when I think about him, I think about him in the context of the Asia McGowan story. You know what I mean? It's just really weird. And I don't. Yeah, but then as far as him and Tracy is bound and determined to find out who he is, from what I understand. You know, oh yeah, I knew about the car and the stalking of Tracy, but I didn't know it was SD. So Tracy was saying, it was SD that stalked her. Wow, I didn't even know that. I didn't know Tracy had said that. Wow, what? Wow. That stuff is crazy. And it's no wonder why he tries to affiliate himself, with certain people on here. You know. And I seen him do a video one day talking about the racist. He ain't a racist, he's just defending himself. I'm like, are you okay? Child, it don't make no sense. But I really just want y'all to know what the heck was going on. Y'all got to be careful around here. You know, if this guy's stalking me, who's to say he ain't stalking you too? And Tracy seems to think that he stalked her. They're talking about something else, stalked her. I mean, well, he sure was stalking me. He stalked me from sector to sector. Now, whether he stalked me offline, like Tracy thinking he did to her or not, I don't know. I don't know, but I know what he done me. I know he done been online stalking me. That's why Miss O, because he was driving by her house. Wow, that's why she's determined to find out who he is. Wow. Wow. Now I heard that he could be in Texas, so that's absolutely plausible. Wow. Wow. I don't know. But I mean, child, you got to be careful on the internet because you never know what kind of person is gonna latch themselves onto you. Like you really don't know. So since you know what he sounds like before, Miss O, I'm gonna put a link in your comments and see if you can tell if this him in that video. Dang, April, I can't do the links, but if you would tell me the name, is it a name? If it's a video, tell me the name of it, April, and I go look at it. But you can't put the links. It's gonna knock the link out because I had to stop letting links be in my video way back in the old black sector. Is because they would drop a link in my video and it would lead to a porn site. You know, like they was trying to get my channel snatched for nudity or porn or whatever. So that's why I won't allow any links to be. You know how you can so you don't want links to be dropped in your chat when you go in your studio. So that's why I don't do the links. Oh man, but I would love to hear it though. Demetrius SD rubbed me the wrong way the first time on Jay Wilson's, and I always write and read in the chat. It was annoying. Child, hey, positive manifestation. I'm reading about Asia McGowan. Are you? You read about Asia now, Miss Olivia. It says the guy had been stalking and yeah, he had been stalking and bullying her, like online, on YouTube. You know what I mean? And he just got worse and worse and worse. And I think that they were going to the same college, or he showed up at the college, or something like that. Positive manifestations, but yeah, he stabbed her to death in a classroom. I want to stomp down and Jay Wilson. No one. I don't know eclectic soul. I don't know. Demetria says yes, that was annoying. Yes, that was annoying. That was annoying him putting Reed in the chat. Red Snapper. Corio said yes, Texas. That's what is thought for him. To have such easy access to a military vehicle to drive around her part. That is crazy. But I had heard he was affiliated with the military some kind of way. Hey, Sheba Pisces. Way back in the old black sector. I've heard that before. I sure have. Yeah, doing all the reading, search at child. Red Snapper FC been grasping on the cloud. He appointed Jay Wilson his vlog father without admonishment from the man. Child. Positive says, hey, Miss Olivia, yes, ma'am. He did in the classroom and did get yeah. Yeah. This is crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, it's a lot of stuff. Still, hey, Lady Nika, how you doing? Say, Miss Olivia, I know we don't agree most days, but I dropped down to say you did not lie at all. Remember, I was there. Yes, yes, I remember you was there, Lady Nika. Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you for dropping down, cause this ain't this has been going on for so long. And Lady Nika was around when it was the old black sector. Do you see what I'm saying? And thank you for dropping down. I appreciate it because this ain't it really. It's not even no laughing matter. It ain't even no B sector nonsense, y'all. It's just the reason why I'm telling this story, is because people really need to watch out for some people. You know what I mean? And I know that's the reason why you dropped down, Nika. And thank you so much because I mean he sound like he's becoming unhinged, and who knows who else he's stalking. And if he did drive by Tracy house in a military vehicle, that's a scary situation. Did you see my content? No, April, I go back up. That's a scary situation. Wow. So thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, because this ain't even about no drama. This is about somebody that seems to be apparently becoming unhinged. Let me try to go back up and find April's comment. So since you know what he said, I read that, April. The next one I see is that's the last one I saw, April, about the voice thing and dropping a link. Lalika said, she said, you're welcome. I just wanted to back you because you ain't like. Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate it. Like I really do, because I really want people to know what's going on and who they dealing with. You know what I mean? Because this thing got so bad to where he is coming after people that's not even coming after him, and that's a sign to me. I and so I had to on Captivating Christian channel, the dude with the beard, that's the link. Okay. Okay, thank you, April. I'll go take a look at his channel. I'll take a look at his channel. I sure will. He came for Lady Nika as well. Really? He came for Lady Nika as well, and she didn't say anything. Like I said, he's come for several content creators on here. And you can say it's clout chasing the way, and I'm sure it is trying to be, because he's never I like I said, the channel that he had when he was over there dropping videos when it was the old black sector, it didn't get any, it really didn't go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But over here, he's getting attention over here. You know what I mean? So, maybe that's why he's going after. But also the reason why he's going after a lot of female content creators is because he got some kind of extra issue going on the side. You saw, and that's the reason for this video. Because this is real right here. And if it's true that Tracy believed that he was driving by her home in a military vehicle, that's even more proof that there's something extra going on with this dude. And that's the reason why I'm on here telling y'all this right now. Like, for real. Beware. You know. Oh, like Nikki said, he made videos on me. Yes, at Red Snapper. But he's on a permanent ignore. I know that's right, Lady Nika. He been on a permanent ignore for me, for years. But I didn't even know he did a video coming at you. I didn't even know that. I try not to pay attention to that man, but like I said, he getting so far out of line, and he sounded so crazy. I was like, you know what? Let me go on here and tell people what's going on. Some people might listen, some people might not, but some folks you really have to be leery of. So I don't blame you for putting them on the ignore. I really don't. I really don't. It's really weird. And like I said, y'all, every time I think about this man, I think about the Asia McGowan story. Like I really do. I really do. Like it's unhinged. I don't know what the deal is. But it's just not cool to me. Why are you coming after all of these women in particular? That's crazy. On site, he said he came after her too. For what? Child, Demetrius body Jay Wilson didn't acknowledge Stomp Down when he made the statement that he's just, yeah, I heard that video, and he was asking Jay Wilson that is it okay that I say I come from the house of Jay Wilson or something like that, something. It sounded like he's a bit deranged. I don't know what's going on, but it's more than the clout chase. If you really pay attention to him and listen to him, it's so much more. It would appear, Miss Baby, that he really ain't feeling black women in particular. You coming after people that ain't coming after you. And the way in which you doing it is so violent, so vulgar. Not only are you coming after the women that are content creators, you're coming after their family members. You're coming after their children. And for what reason? If these people is not going back and forth with you, if they ain't mentioned you or your family, why are you going so hard at them? What is that about? I don't even understand that type of mentality. I really don't. Yeah, something is wrong. And who would find it entertaining is just as sick as him. Everybody don't need. I know that's right. Jay Wilson really didn't want to say that. Yeah, you're right about that, Demetrius. Jay Wilson was kind of backed into the corner when he's like, "Well, yeah, you can say that you came from the house of, Jay Wilson or the house or whatever Jay Wilson called his house or whatever." But yeah, y'all, I really want y'all to know that. I didn't even know that he was doing that to Nika. I'm sure it's a whole lot of women that I don't even know about, but the ones I know about up front, excuse me, is Tracy and Read the Heart of Philadelphia. I didn't know about On Site April either. Who else? Deanna Irvin. It's so many women. So many women. You know. So it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Miss Grill says he's right. It's hard. So my guess would be anyone won't get along with, have a problem with. Maybe well, I mean, he's doing that. He's acting like he's riding for her, but he's really just wanting to spew this vitriol. He's using that as an excuse. That's what it sounds like to me, you know. And so his whole chat is babe. Yeah. I agree with that. Cause I think, if then I don't even understand it. You all over there with them, but then you come to Jay Wilson and say you want to be able to you want to know if Jay Wilson, if he can say that you come from the house of Jay Wilson. But you over there with the people that Jay Wilson is into it with. Make it make sense. That's not logical to me, but okay. But all right. And that's true, Demetrius. And like I say, why would you ask Jay Wilson if you can say you came out of the house of Jay Wilson and you all the way over here, all the way over there on the other side? He messing with Jay Dunn too? Really? Lord. Absolutely a deflection. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that misbehaving. Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. So y'all say he messed with Jay Dunn too? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Child, it's just crazy. It's a lot going on. But I really want y'all to know he is gonna turn on Jay Wilson eventually, and be for numbers. I can agree with that, sweet truth for you. Uh huh. Jay Wilson needs to rebuke him. Yeah, he kind of Yeah, he kind of backed Jay Wilson into the wall, asking him that quick. Right. You know what I mean? He did. He did. Super said exactly. He is building to go after bigger content creators in the sector. Look how he came for the yes. They say he came for Duchess Kelly Love, right? So when he was doing that video and he was talking about that situation with old girl over there, but you're not mentioning James. But you saying I'm hearing rumors. But I just shared a video and I said that video was confirmation of what James said about that girl over there. You said because I don't want to give her no shine because she clout chasing right now too. Really, honestly, And then she want to tell me some my channel this and my channel that. Girl, have you seen the numbers on your channel? I'm just gonna I'm just gonna leave it right there. Okay. And the only time you get numbers when you're talking about Jay Wilson or you talking about Spiller Boy, and now if you're talking about me other than that girl, ain't nobody paying no attention to what you post. I'm not even gonna say your name. I ain't put your name in the title of the video I roasted you on the other day because it was funny to me. Clearly everybody can see you clout chasing. And them two males, that's one them two gay males that's supposed to be defending you. Do they know how you speak derogatorily about gay men? Like I'm confused. Anyway, but anyway, y'all, that's pretty much all I got. You know what I mean? And I'm scared, like I said, to drop the link because I really wanted us to have this discussion, but I don't know if the thing is gonna trip. I really don't even know. But I really want y'all to know about that. Yeah, he tries coming for the women thinking they won't pop off. He's wrong, Monroe. He will be coming for Jay Wilson next. I believe it, Sexy Libra. I believe it. I believe it. But thank you, straight from the gate, and thank you, Nika, because you guys was back there, and thank you guys for stepping up, and remembering what was going on back then. Because a lot of people on here are new, especially in the B sector. A lot of people don't go to other sectors back, especially back in the day. Because, like I said, this was way back in 2017 when he first started stalking me. You know what I mean? And that's been a long time. And but thank y'all so much. Hello to all that spoke. You have a good Sunday, Miss Olivia. You too, Lady Nika, and thank you so much. That really means a lot to me that you stepped up, and said something. Cause this right here, this ain't about no B sector BS. This is a real issue, and thank you so much. Like I really appreciate it. Like for real, cause it took me years, y'all, to make this video, but I mean, it's kind of making me feel um it's kind of making me think that there's really something going on with this guy. And then come to find out that he allegedly done drove past Tracy House in a military vehicle. You know how it make the hair stick up on the back of your neck. You know what I mean? And I didn't even know that he went after a Nika or he went after a somebody a on-site April. I didn't even know nothing about that. So I'm glad that I did this video because it ain't about no beef. It's just like really what's going on with this guy. And I just really want everybody to know to be on the lookout. That's all I'm trying to say. Just be on the lookout. And that's just real. That's not even no messy. That's just real. Nika said, yes, this is a real situation. Absolutely. We can fight another day, right? Because we don't take this mess. Right, right. This is a real situation. That's where I was coming from today, Nick, and I agree with you. Because that's real creepy. Especially if you took your tail in a military vehicle and you rolled past Tracy House. That's see, that's worse than online stalking. You taking it offline. That's a scary situation. He made a live talking about bad mothering, but only mentioned certain ones. This was conveniently left out accidentally on purpose. Wow. Well, I'm not a mommy, so I tried to be one though. It's scary to me, Miss Alfreda. You know what I mean? Because everybody don't take stuff like this as a joke. Me, I don't take it as a joke. I don't. I've talked about online stalkers a couple of times because there's been a couple of stories of women being killed via online stalkers, and I did videos about them. And so I don't take it as a joke. I don't think nothing should be took offline. Especially to the point to where you obsessing over somebody to where that's just nope, nope, it's too much. It's too much. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off here, and I'm sorry I couldn't drop the link, but StreamYard is tripping. Thanks for letting me know, y'all, that StreamYard was doing it to Duchess like that this morning. I didn't know what was going on. Right, I agree. One proud grandma. Now something is really strange about that Durain. I agree. He mad and angry because he a failed drag queen and can't live his true self. That's possibly what's going on too. Because if he's around my age, what I'm saying, maybe he didn't feel comfortable coming out back then. And like I said, when it comes to him stalking me, maybe I sound like somebody that inflicted some kind of childhood drama to him. But I'm not that person. I don't know why you projected that anger onto me. I'm not that person. And it's been going on for years. You too, Clorio, try to drop it. This info we need. I just don't know. I don't want nobody to be interrupted. So you know what I mean. I could try to find out what's going on. With StreamYard. But y'all, please hit the like button if you haven't. I really appreciate it. And y'all share this video if y'all will, because everybody don't take stuff like this for granted. I know we get a good little kiki about a whole lot of things around here, but this is not one of them. You know what I mean? It's just real creepy to me. Like for real. And I'm not the only one, evidently. I'm not the only one. And so yeah. So says black women are so unprotected. Absolutely. This is nothing to play with. Of the women in this sector needs to unite. I absolutely agree. I think, we should want to know what the heck is going on. I'm not saying to unite or nothing like that, but I'm just saying at least ask the question. Just don't look past the supposed drag or read or whatever, and look deeper. And ask yourself what is really going on. And that's the reason why I did this live this morning. And so yeah, I want everybody to be safe. I've never gone at anybody in any sector so bad to the point to where I want them to be hurt offline. Cause y'all know I don't even agree with doxing, right? I just believe on keeping it on YouTube. Anything else, I don't believe in that. I don't think it ever have to go that far. And I mean that. This is serious. We can jokes, roast, and gag, but this is no laugh matter. I agree, Miss Cleo. The military frowned on that. That and one, yeah, you're right. On site, April, they used to have that what they call it, don't ask, don't tell policy or whatever. And so yeah, you're right about that on site. Thank you so much, One Cloud, Proud Glamour. You never know, how having this conversation out loud is going to help another content creator, especially another female content creator, because like so said, black women we are really unprotected, you know, and so as a whole. Now, if he come down here trying to mess with me, he'll get a surprise, all right? Because I got a mister down here with me. But I can't say that about everybody. And I also got a gun. So just is what it is, you know. But people need to be aware. At least you need to be, watching your back, you know. Yeah, but he wouldn't dare to be so flaming in the military. Yeah, you're right, Clorio. I don't know like what he got going on, but it's really weird. And I don't even know if he realized how crazy he sound when you coming at people unprovoked. Not only are you coming at people unprovoked, you're involving their children, and all of this and all of that. It's just really weird. I sure will, on site. And thank you for telling me that, on site, because I didn't know. On site said, please watch those videos, Miss O, on Captivating Christian Channel, on politics and wellness. The guy named Nate, allegedly. Okay, on site. I sure will. I sure will. I would thank you, A class. Thank you for watching the replay. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. And thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you straight from the gate. Thank you, Lady Nika, because y'all was around back then. A lot of people were not. Thank you guys so much for coming up and sharing. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get out here, y'all. Please hit the like button if you haven't on the way out the door. And thank y'all for realizing that this wasn't no no roasting gag or no read. This was just the truth. You see what I'm saying? It was just the truth. And you welcome just for y'all watch out back, out there. And I'm gonna get out here. Y'all have a wonderful, like I said, what's your Sunday? Have a wonderful work week or next week, cause we coming up on it fast. And yeah, y'all be safe cause we still under this pandemic. No matter how much they want to try to hey Anitra, I'm going to get out for here. Thank you, Demetrius. I hope you go back and listen to the replay, Anitra. you know. And but yeah, y'all be safe out there. Not only from the pandemic, from people riding by your house in military vehicles, okay, and whatever else. All right, child. Not cool. But anyway, like I said, y'all hit the like button on your way out the door. Hit that subscribe button and membership button, and absolutely hit that share button. So we can kind of get the word out because this is no laughing matter. All right, but like I said, I love you guys so much. And I'm gonna talk to you. Excuse me, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Okay, bye bye, peace.